Alright guys, today I was going to go through some vinyl. I had some grindcore stuff, and I know AC with Seth Putnam has been getting a lot of recognition lately on YouTube. I see a lot of people talking about him. So I had a couple of his 7 inches. I thought I would check them out. Maybe we'll look at the artwork, we'll open up the records, and I would put a couple of other grindcore records in there from that era. I thought maybe it'd be kind of cool to look at some vinyl. So come with me, we'll go through them. I think I had a Doom 7 inch. And I had like Drop Dead. I had others like that. Might not be grindcore, might be crustcore, but in that same era. So let's get to it. All right, we're gonna do 2 at a time here, non-stop action, 2 at a time. On the right we have AC and Psycho split, and on the left we have AC. And this split, I think, is AC's first EP. And it's only like 40 seconds of them. They have like a funny acoustic guitar intro, and then they go crazy into grindcore, their chaotic screaming. And then Psycho takes up the other half and the rest of the first side. So this is all really Psycho. It's like a 40-second Anal Cunt song. And that's it. So this is their first appearance. They are pulling pranks right out of the gate on their first record. And this is like it's Splatter vinyl. Very cool, right? Whoa. And I saw them. I saw AC at Wetlands. I think they played with Madball. Whoa. And they were pretty awesome, man. It was pretty... they had the sponge around the mic, and he was drawing it off the wall, throwing it on the floor, making it bounce. Throwing the mic. It's pretty cool. And then this was their first, like, actual, I think, single with just them on it. They were in a bunch of comps. But this is like, I think, AC's first solo EP with just them on it. And it's hilarious, right? And they were big right away. I can't believe they were on a relapse. I'm surprised at some of the larger labels that actually picked them up. And this is Morbid Florist. The cover just looks hilarious. It looks fun. And this is looks like another Splatter.
Daddy, chill.
Vinyl that's really cool. And it's just fast and furious. It's like super fast. And maybe some of the songs are sounding the same after a while. But I just loved how extreme it was. It was just kind of cool.
Daddy, chill.
And they were on a bunch of comps too. But I hear a lot of people talking about him. Seth Putnam, like he's really like popular now. Like he's famous in the grindcore scene, which I would never have guessed that. But he was on some big records, right? Like Relapse. And I think he might have been on Earache for a little bit too, right? This is the Blurg comp on the right, and Chris Dodge used to put those out, right? The guy that was in Hell Nation, and he was also in Spaz. Slap-a-Ham Records was the label. And Anal Cunt was on here. A bunch of grindcore bands. But also, like, I think... what else is on there? Ass Suck and Citizens Arrest Maybe and Drop Dead and Born Against and Infest was on there. Psycho was also on that. Hell Nation's on there. Neanderthal is on here. No comment. G-Anks is an amazing band. It's kind of underrated. I think they're from Sweden. Extreme Noise Terror is on here. Wow. And Anal Cunt has 6 songs on that thing. Exit 13 is on here. Bloody Mess. Napalm Breath is on here. Alright, and this Drop Dead record I thought was kind of cool because they were just really together, man. That band from Rhode Island. They were so tight and fast. Maybe it's more like crustcore. It's more punky and with like punk lyrics, more like crustcore. But they toured with AC for a while. And they opened up for them, I think, for a while. And I think they got into a fight. I think Seth Putnam attacked them or something like that. So even though they played with them, he wasn't even cool with the bands he was playing with. Towards the end, I think he started spiraling out of control there, right? Seth Putnam started even getting into fights with the bands that they were touring with. And they were Drop Dead was like into vivisection and vegetarianism, just kind of like amoebics kind of punk, but it was more crustcore, grindcore. They were great. They were really tight musically. And what a great, look at this great release they put out. Nice paper, quality paper, a little poster inside, right? This punk rock stuff, the people really go, they over-deliver, right? They give you kind of cool stuff. And I was going to try to keep it together, the theme. Maybe I'll do a bunch of grind. I was doing all my 7 inches. I always thought 7 inches were cooler than 12 inches. So I'm not going to do 12. I'm just going to do 7 inches because I think they're kind of cool. So on the right, I got Bloodless Unreality, a little compilation there. And we got Doom, a tribute to Sweden on the left. So this is cool. This compilation here has Destroy on it, Hell Nation, which is that Chris Dodge band, right? Because he was also in Spaz, wasn't he? And Confrontation and Ass Suck, an awesome band from Florida. They were like super fast. I saw them at ABC No Rio. They were really fast. And I saw Destroy too, I think. There was another like crusty punk band. Where were they from, Destroy? Were they from Minneapolis, maybe? I forgot. Is that Ass Suck? And it's kind of cool compilation, right? This is definitely all grindcore kind of sounding stuff.
Stop it.
Very cool. And you get a little booklet inside, right? A lot of the punk stuff, man, they over-delivered. It's kind of cool, man. Nice quality paper. Yeah! And, like, really well done, right? And that Doom 7-inch was a tribute to Sweden. Hail to Sweden. Because Doom was from the UK, right? And they do, like, 6 covers on here. They do a cover of all Swedish bands. They do a Discard cover, Mob 47, Crudity cover, Agony, Royers, and how do you say Anti-C-Mex? Is it, I forgot how you say that.
Don't be rude.
But they do a cover there too, so that's kind of cool. This is on Pandora's Box. Nice looking record though, right?
Boom.
Because they had that other, Doom had that record, Police Bastard, which was like really great, and they were definitely like, on the grindcore side of it, and they were very early, right? Because I know Napalm Death kind of kicked off the grindcore thing, but maybe these bands were right after them. Even though Napalm Death had a big metal fan, I think they had a lot of punk background. Then we got Fear of God on the right and Fear of God Live on the left. That's a live 7-inch. So Fear of God, this is just really brutal, man. Like, this is great stuff. And really fast.
Do it. Do it.
And where was Fear of God? I always thought they were from Europe, but someone was telling me... Did I read it was from California? I don't know why I always thought they were from Europe. I thought they were from Sweden. Alright, and then Fear of God Live.
Triple kill.
This is really great. They got that one song on side 2, Pneumatic Slaughter, where it's just out of control. And look how thick the paper is. Kind of a cool,
That was legitness.
kind of a cool, no, you know what I think? I think they're definitely from Europe. I don't know, Germany or Sweden. I forgot where they're from. But there was another Fear, when I was looking it up, there was another Fear of God from like California. And I was getting confused. I was like, wait a minute, they weren't from California. Another kind of cool release. Thick paper. Look at this.
Bruh.
I don't know. Maybe I should have played some of the tracks. I mean, these punk bands kind of don't care, but you feel like you're ripping off the thing. I don't want to steal it. I mean, maybe go to another channel if you want to hear the music. I don't want to play the music. You feel like you're ripping off the band or whatever. For the copyright. This is Anti-Schism. This is a cool band. And they were very, like, crusty and grindcore-ish, fast. They were a cool band. And on the right is, I think this is their biggest 7-inch, right? On the left, I think it's live, right? On the left is a live recording, but it was live in the studio. So I don't know if that's like some kind of a contradiction there. Nice thick vinyl here. Kind of a cool record. Look at that, I got the Venus Records sticker on there. I got this at Venus on St. Mark's in the Village in New York.
You serious?
That comes with a poster. Look at this. Right? Get your money's worth here, man. All these bands putting posters in there. Very cool. Statue of Liberty from Garbage. Bunch of garbage there. Where's that? Where are we looking at that from? Staten Island? The old Staten Island dump? And then they had,
I don't give a damn.
I don't know. I just thought I'd keep the theme together, so I tried to grab a bunch of, I wanted to, I was selling off a bunch of 7-inches, so I wanted to film them. I don't know, before I know that Anal Cunt stuff was getting popular, so then I grabbed a bunch of other grindcore just to go through some vinyl. I don't see a lot of channels doing vinyl, and I think it's cool to do, like, underground punk vinyl and indie rock and lo-fi. I thought that stuff was kind of cool in the 90s and the 80s.
Stop it.
Look at it. It looks like a bootleg, right? They make it look like you shouldn't have it, right? So let me know if I missed anything in the comments. If you like this kind of content. And check out my other vids if you can. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching another video. I thought it would be cool to go through some vinyl. And I used to love singles. I used to collect the 7 inches. I thought they were kind of cool. I do have, you know, 12 inches LPs. But I just always thought the 7 inches was really cool, especially in indie rock. They had just kind of had like a very hip vibe to them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. Check out my other videos. And I will see you next time.
Get to the chopper!